And thanks for staying with us on Asset Television. Welcome to the news at the hour. I am Mania Osibi. First, the headlines. Troops for adoption of students in Kogi State. EFCC arraigns Ayeni, amend charges. And police bust expired milk syndicate in Funtua. Now the news in details. Troops of Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadenkai has recorded yet another significant humanitarian success with the rescue of over 47 persons, mostly women and children, who were held in captivity by ISWAP terrorists in Kangawa, Kuka local government area of Borno State on 20th June 2026. Acting Military Information Officer Headquarters Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadenkai, Captain Mohammed Guni, announced this in a statement issued on Monday in Maiduguri, the state capital. Captain Guni said the successful rescue operation was made possible through sustained aggressive pressure and relentless offensive operations conducted by OPHK troops against ISWAP enclaves in the Lake Chad region. He said the relenting ground and air offensives forced the terrorists to abandon their positions in confusion, enabling the victims to escape from prolonged captivity. According to him, the rescued persons are currently being seen by medical professionals at a secured location. In the same vein, troops of the Nigerian Army have successfully foiled an attempted mass adoption of students sitting for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination conducted by the West African Examinations Council in Iluke Community, Bunu District of Kababunu Local Government Area of Kogi State, North Central Nigeria. The incident occurred in the early hours when armed attackers reportedly disguised in military uniforms invaded the community and disrupted the ongoing examination sessions, attempting to forcefully march students into a nearby forest. According to security sources, the attackers initially created panic in the area as they targeted examination candidates before troops of the Nigerian Army, acting on distress calls from residents, swiftly mobilized alongside their security agencies and local vigilante operations. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) on Monday, June 22nd, 2026, rearranged a former chairman, board of directors, defunct Sky Bank PLC, now Polaris Bank Limited, Tunde Ayeni, before Justice Jude of the Federal High Court, Abuja, for alleged 15.6 billion fraud. Ayeni was rearranged on an amended 18-count charge bordering on alleged criminal breach of trust, misappropriation and diversion of funds amounting to 15.6 billion, following the EFCC submission of additional proof of evidence. At Monday's proceedings, prosecution counsel Abba Mohammed San informed the court of the amendment charge and additional proof of evidence filed on June 2026. In response, defendant's counsel Abdul Mohammed San confirmed that he was duly served with the charge. He pleaded not guilty to all charges when they were read to him. Ayeni was first arraigned on May 4th, 2026 on a 17-count charge. Justice Jude adjourned the matter to July 6, 2026 for commencement of the trial. Presidency has strongly rejected calls by the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) presidential candidate Peter Obi for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resign, describing the demand as childish, hollow, and a distraction from ongoing efforts to address Nigeria's challenges. In a statement issued on Monday, Special Advisor of the to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onaniga, said Obi's comparison of Nigeria's political system with that of the United Kingdom was flawed and failed to take into account the country's constitutional framework. Reacting to Obi's recent remarks, Onaniga argued that Nigeria operates a presidential system with fixed terms of office, unlike the parliamentary structure in the UK, where prime ministers can step down under different political circumstances. He further maintained that recent electoral victories recorded by the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) in several states reflected continued public support for the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. We'll now take a short break, and when we return, more stories.
On Mining Matrix with Mania, we dig deep on solid minerals, steel development, energy transition, global mining market trends, technology, disruptions, conflicts, and opportunities in this sector. Join me every Wednesday at 3 p.m. on Asset Television to discuss, analyze, and propose solutions to challenging critical issues in Nigeria's mines and steel development. On Mining Matrix.
Welcome back. The concerned Federal Capital Development Authority (FCDA) indigenous contractors have staged a protest in Abuja over unpaid fees for services they were rendered to the FCT administration for more than 3 years ago. The contractors say the outstanding payments have affected their businesses and family livelihood.
According to the protesters, they took the matter to court, but alleged that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, did not appear at any of the court sittings. They also alleged that during the protests, tear gas was deployed to disperse the protesters. Following the incident, chairman of the concerned FCDA indigenous contractors say they reported the matter to the Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG SPU, Femi Haruna, to seek intervention for calm and peaceful resolution.
So we were at the front of the FCTA gates demanding for our payment. Tear gas coming from the minister's office, which is not the first time. We've been coming to demand for this payment since the minister is in office, because he has refused to pay us, going to 3 years now. So we came this morning to demand for this payment. Then the next thing we saw was the CSO and the small boy attached to him started shooting at us. So we have to start running around to stabilize some of our members that are asthmatic. So that is why we are here, to come and report directly to the IG of police, so that they will be aware what their people are doing to us.
I will convey your grievances to the IG, but I will still want to have a comprehensive complaint. We are not debt collectors. They are owing you. Civil. You understand? Other aspect of nationalness, I will tell the IG about it.
The matter is currently before a court of competent jurisdiction. As of press time, there is no official response from the office of the Minister of the FCT or the FCDA regarding the allegations of non-payment, court appearances, and the use of tear gas. Mania, OCB, Asset Television News.
The Katsina State Police Command has arrested a suspected food fraudster accused of adulterating, repackaging, and selling expired powdered milk to unsuspecting customers in Funtua local government area of Katsina State. The suspect, identified as Ibrahim Muhammad, was apprehended by police operatives attached to May Area Police Division.
Following an intelligence reports-led operations that exposed what authorities describe as a dangerous threat to public health. According to the police public relations officer, DSP Abubakar Sadiq Aliu, said the arrest was made on June 12, 2026 at about 11:30 a.m. when a surveillance patrol team intercepted the suspects in possession of 10 bags of powdered milk believed to be expired and unfit for human consumption. Preliminary investigations revealed that the suspect allegedly mixed the expired milk with genuine products before repackaging the adulterated substance into counterfeit containers designed to deceive consumers. Police said the suspects were fully aware of the compromised and potentially harmful nature of the products, but proceeded to market them as genuine goods for profit. Authorities disclosed that the suspect will be arraigned before the court of law upon conclusion of investigations. The alleged offences contravene sections 152 and 154 of the Penal Code Law 2021 as amended, which criminalizes the sale of noxious food and drinks, food adulteration, and the sale of products that do not correspond with their commercial descriptions. Reacting to this development, Commissioner of Police in Katsina State, CP Ali Umar Fage, issued a stern warning to traders, wholesalers, and business owners against engaging in practices that endanger public health. Their arrest has drawn attention to the growing concern over counterfeit and expired food products in local markets, with many residents calling for stricter monitoring and enforcement measures to prevent hazardous goods from reaching the general public. Mania OCB, Asset Television News. Following.
Also, the Lagos State Police Commissioner Fatai Tijani has assured residents of Mushin Shoe Market of a safe commercial area for trading in Lagos State, following a bomb explosion suspected to be an improvised explosive device, IED, which targets brief panic in the area. The Commissioner has ordered a thorough investigation into the explosion.
Tijani gave the assurance on Monday while addressing journalists at the scene of the incident at the shoe materials market in Mushin, Lagos, after security operatives carried out a comprehensive sweep of the environment. According to him, the police received information about an explosion and immediately deployed explosive ordnance disposal (EOD) operatives to on, off, and secure the area, explaining that the preliminary findings indicated that the explosion was caused by an improvised explosive device planted under a vehicle. Tijani added that the device was placed beneath the passenger side of the vehicle and detonated when the engine was started. He urged residents to remain calm and disregard rumors suggesting widespread of insecurity in Lagos, describing them as false and misleading. The police boss reaffirmed the command's commitment to ensuring the safety of lives and properties across the state, warning criminal elements to stay away from Lagos State. Also speaking with journalists, the Bale of Mushin community, Tajuddin Farombi, said the incident occurred in the early hours of Monday while he was observing his morning prayers. He explained that due to the sensitivity of the situation, he immediately contacted the area commander and other security authorities, who quickly mobilized officers to the scene. Farombi said the swift response helped to calm tensions and prevent what could have escalated into panic within the community. Mania OCB, Asset Television News.
Kylian Mbappe has marked his 100th appearance for France with a brace as Les Bleus took control of their Group 1 clash against Iraq at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, with the score at 3-0 as the game continues. The France captain opened the scoring before adding a second, taking his international tally to 61 goals and strengthening his status as France's all-time leading scorer. The double also lifted Mbappe to 16 World Cup goals, drawing him level with former German striker Miroslav Klose on the second tournament all-time scoring chart. Only Argentina captain Lionel Messi remains ahead with 18 World Cup goals leaving Mbappe too short of the record. France has dominated proceedings throughout the match, with Mbappe at the center of their attacking play on a landmark night in his international career. The game remains in progress as France continues to press for more goals in Philadelphia. And that's the size of our package today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles for more. On behalf of the news crew, I am Mania Osebi. Many thanks for watching.
On Mining Matrix with Mania